China technology has leapfrogged the US. And while you were judging the headlines from the West, China became the future. In China, you'll never hear gunshots. You'll never get robbed. And what's really amazing, you never hear sirens. This is what most people think China looks like. Crowded, chaotic, and possibly even dangerous. You think you know China. Crowds, censorship, pollution. Well, think again. But what if I told you everything that you've been shown or told is outdated or lies? And while you were judging the headlines from the West, China became the future. Today, I'm going to show you a side of China that blew my mind, and it will probably blow your mind also. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris. I'm an American, and I've been living in China for 14 years. By the end of this video, my goal is to give you a different perspective about China. And I hope it's a good one. This isn't the China you see in the news. This is the China no one tells you about. Clean cities, safety, community, and progress. And the future is already here. But what if I told you the version of China you hear on the news from the West is outdated by decades? And the real China? What if I told you China was cleaner than your hometown, safer than your capital, and more futuristic than Silicon Valley? So, be honest. If you're from the West, when you think of China, what's in your mind? Your thoughts? Dictatorship? Pollution? Poor quality of life? Guess what? Wrong. What if I told you I've lived in China for over a decade and none of that matches what I see in my daily life or hear from Chinese locals, and not to mention foreigners who visit China? Let's talk about infrastructure. In China, I'm in a subway station now. It's clean, safe, inexpensive, and on time all the time. On time as usual. Subways in China are just amazing. China has built over 40,000 kilometers of high-speed rail. That's more than the rest of the world combined. Trains here in China go over 220 miles an hour, and they're cheaper to ride than a cup of coffee in New York. Meanwhile, in the US, we still argue, still debate whether we should invest or not in high-speed rail. How about safety? Here I am, walking around a local town, midnight, right here. Safe, no fear. Check it out. No fear. In China, you'll never hear gunshots. You'll never get robbed. You'll never have the fear of being mugged. And what's really amazing, you never hear sirens, but you do hear honking. Yep, that's right. No threats at all. And that is the truth. You gotta really believe it to see it. China is one of the safest countries on earth. As a foreigner living here in China, I feel safer here than anywhere where I lived in the West. And I lived in some pretty nice communities, but there was still a little bit of fear if you went out walking at night, but not in China. In fact, my 9-year-old daughter could walk alone to school alone here in China, and I wouldn't be worried for a minute. But lucky her, the school is not walking distance, so she gets a ride every day. I feel like I haven't used cash in years in China to pay for something. Everything's done with your phone, your palm, your face. I can't say enough about the technology on digital payments in China. Simply amazing. Back home, we're still swiping plastic, writing checks, paying with cash. Doesn't exist in China. China technology has leapfrogged the US. While the West debates privacy laws, China's built the future. AI cameras track traffic and prevent crime. Delivery bots are on sidewalks. Drones are making deliveries in China. Entire cities are 5G connected in China, everywhere in China. Every evening in China, no matter where you're at, this happens. People of all ages come together. A community of togetherness, of harmony. Come together to socialize, to shop, to exercise, to dance, to be with each other, and just have a good time. Let's check it out for a minute. All we want is peace around the world. Say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
We're gonna be on YouTube later.
Okay.
That's right. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
That's what life should be about.
Exactly.
You know, regardless. This world needs love. Chinese people and the foreigners who are in this wonderful country, they have the love. If we have the love here, why can't the rest of the world have it? Think about that. There's a culture cohesion here in China that I never saw in the West. There's community, respect, real culture, elderly people dancing freely in the park, and children out playing everywhere at pretty much any time. What do I really love here? China is about shared space. And what do I mean by that? That means shared peace. There's no turf wars in China. The harmony in China is unmatched. I just love the respect for family, teachers, and respect for elders in China. It's something that has truly touched me. And it's hard to explain until you experience it. Back home, it feels like everyone is at war with one another. Here in China, it feels like society is just together as one. As for China, leadership and progress is undeniable. Countries like Africa now look to China for infrastructure. Even Europe is now balancing between China and the US. Southeast Asia, well, already choosing China. You don't have to like it, but you should admire it and admit it. The center of gravity is shifting, and that shift is to China. This isn't propaganda. I'm just giving you my perspective from all the years of living in China. No BS, just the truth. And that's the honest truth. Well, here you go. See it with your own eyes. Clean and safe metro station. This isn't propaganda, just the truth. No beggars in here, no troublemakers, no homeless people, just safe. My new word in China is fear, and put a no in front of that. No fear. But I will say again and again, the version of China that you've been told by the West is false, outdated, and missing the full story. You need to see this China, because this is the one that's shaping the next century. It's not what they showed you in school. It's not what the media constantly repeats. It's cleaner, it's calmer, it's safer, it's smarter. It just might be the future. And where's that? China. So don't trust the filter. See it for yourself. Take a visit to China. You'll be amazed. The China I know and have grown fond of and now call home, this is the China I wish more Americans knew about. I'm going to be honest, I came here expecting complete censorship, military on the streets, and dictator control. But I didn't find that. I found freedom and safety, structure, stability, and peace and harmony. You don't have to agree with everything I'm saying, but you owe it to yourself to come take a look at China. Because the China that you've been told about is not the China that exists today. I'm not living under a rock. The China I live in and see every day is the real China, and it's simply amazing. And if you keep judging a rising power by the past, you'll miss the future that's already here. So here's a takeaway from this short video that I want you to remember. This isn't the China you see in the news, the one the Western media portrays China as an evil empire. This is the China no one tells you about. And that's a country of safety, cleanliness, and social harmony, where strong family values and a deep respect for elders form the foundation for an orderly and peaceful society. It's a country that boasts the most advanced infrastructure, meticulously built to serve its people and enhance their quality of life. Guided by principles of unity, China promotes global cooperation, respect, and peace, and assistance to other nations. China continues to foster mutual development and leading by example in creating a more balanced and prosperous world. Through its commitment to stability, innovation, and shared growth, China continues to inspire and uplift communities both at home and abroad. Hey, that's it for the video. So tell me, did this video challenge your perspective about China? Leave some comments below. I'd love to read them. Do me a favor, share this video with someone who still thinks China is stuck in the past, who still thinks China is an evil empire, and continues to listen to the Western media about China. They need to see and hear the truth. Let's show them the real China. And in closing, remember, I'm an American giving my honest opinion based on real life experience. And that's 14 years of experience living in China. So do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe. I truly appreciate your support. And share this video. Share it to the doubters who doubt China is a good country. Be good, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.